In this video, I'm going to take a look at the Litecoin chart for you. Litecoin is severely outperforming the market, and we want to have some targets, but also plan on pullbacks if we want to enter the trends. This video is sponsored by Crypto.com, the only exchange that allows you to trade more than 200 pairs with up to 10x leverage, get access to more than 40 quarterly futures and perpetual contracts, and you can earn daily rewards with no lockup period. Check out the link below because you can earn extra $50 USD worth of CRO when you use that link, and there's more information in the description of this video. Well, Litecoin, of course, is one of the bigger outperformers in the market currently. And Litecoin surely was setting up for such a nice move. It was slowly grinding up. Then it actually crossed on the stochastic RSI, showing that extra momentum, and then had that huge impulse move. Right now, it's finding some resistance here, which is quite logical because if you look at this from just the price action perspective, this was the area where Litecoin broke down. Over here, you can see it. During the May drop, you could see that this was actually that real area for the breakdown, which led to the big drop. So it's not weird that at such a relevant level, Litecoin is showing moment where actually these sellers are stepping in, and that's what creates this wick. So some are taking profit over here. I think there is also a call in the burp nest from Jay, which he did on Litecoin, and I think one of the first take profit levels was in this zone at 287, so that's somewhere over here. And for sure, that's where you should have taken profit already because it hit that level. But look at these lower time frames. It had a big impulse move. You can always expect some pullbacks into the trends, and this volume is insane. Like the volume on this breakout going up, that's where it shows that there is a lot of interest on Litecoin. So you can see that there is some selling going on here, and I hope actually for those who hold that it just goes sideways, starts to consolidate a little bit, these moving averages catch up, and we can see that Litecoin forms another base. But if it pulls back a little bit further, also take a look at these moving averages for support, and maybe one lower. So like the 55 EMA or the 20 EMA, that would be a good level for entering the trend. You should have taken profit already a little bit here to de-risk the position, and especially because the entry was absolutely great on Litecoin. So if it consolidates, what can we expect more? I think Litecoin should eventually get above the 300 level. That's, I think, the resistance that it has to overcome. And I think once it does, it's on its way to that previous high over here, around $400. But in these market conditions, when you see a lot of coins breaking all-time highs, when there is that impulse, yeah, probably something like Litecoin can start outperforming. And if it is currently already outperforming, but it can outperform more and break these highs too. And that's also what I'm watching on Litecoin, because you can take a look at the Litecoin versus Bitcoin chart and judge whether Litecoin is the better asset to be in. And on the 4-hour chart, you can see actually quite similar move to what we see in the USD chart. because Bitcoin is quite stable and Litecoin is outperforming. But what's interesting is that it might also flip the full trend on the Bitcoin USD, on the Litecoin BTC pair. So it might set up for a move like this, where it has the impulse move upwards, it maybe has some retraces, and then on a bigger impulse move creates higher highs here. It looks less like this because it already formed quite a bottom pattern, but look at the lower time frames, like 4 hour, and see if it can form a trend and start outperforming Bitcoin.